Hello everybody, and in this video I want to talk about the Destiny 2 PC beta. How did it feel? Did it feel awesome? Was it the best game ever? Is it the superior platform to play Destiny 2 on? Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. This is a We Ran Out of Metals gameplay. I am using a controller in this specific gameplay, but I have plenty of gameplay with me using keyboard and mouse, which I will be uploading. I used keyboard and mouse for, I want to say, about 14 hours, and I used controller for maybe about 12. So I had a fairly even experience with both, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to talk to you guys about the controller experience for all of you coming over from console that feel way more comfortable on a controller, and I also wanted to talk to you guys about the keyboard and mouse experience. So let's just talk about all of that really quick before getting into anything else. So first of all, controller feels absolutely amazing on PC. It just feels like you're playing Destiny, but with a higher frame rate and a field of view slider. That's what it feels like. So I think that Bungie did an absolutely amazing job with making sure that it feels like Destiny. Like, it doesn't feel like you're playing some broken down, dumb version of Destiny with a controller. You're like, what is this? This doesn't feel like Destiny at all, a controller. This is terrible. It doesn't feel like that. It just feels like Destiny, which I think they did a great job of. Of course, that is largely due to the fact that when you plug in a controller, you get aim assist and you also get the same recoil, so it feels very familiar. But also there is an option in Destiny 2 on PC that I thought was very, very, very interesting, and that option was where to set the reticle. So when you go into the settings, you will see an option that says reticle location, PC default or console default. Now for PC, it tends to sit right directly in the middle of the screen, and that's because most people when they're playing PC games, they're sitting at the desk and they're looking directly at their monitor, whereas on console, the reticle tends to sit a little bit lower, and that's because people are playing on TVs, they're playing in, you know, not the optimal try-hard position for gaming. So I found that really interesting, and when I switched that, even playing with keyboard and mouse, that actually felt really good to me because that's how I have played Destiny for 3 years. Now, having it on the PC default is not like a huge difference, but it was just that slight bit difference that was like, okay, this actually looks and feels super familiar. Even with a keyboard and mouse, it just made it feel more familiar to me. So if you are someone who has played Destiny 1 for 3 years and you want to do keyboard and mouse, that might be an option that you want to try out. Just try it out, see what it feels like for you. I personally felt like it was good, and even after switching it for the console default when I was using controller, I just kept it that way even using keyboard and mouse, and I dropped like 32 kills with keyboard and mouse, which was like my best game, and it felt real nice. So whatever kind of gamer you are, if you are a PC guy who loves keyboard and mouse and that's where you're comfortable, or if you're a controller guy who feels super comfortable with controller for Destiny, you can use both and you will be effective with both. There are positive and negatives for both. Like, for example, on PC, if you're using a keyboard and mouse, in my opinion, you have way better long distance accuracy. I was able to hit headshots with a hand cannon that there's no freaking way that I would hit with a controller. So that's definitely a positive. You can also move around a lot faster. You can switch between being in front of you and behind you. You can do 360 no scopes way easier if you're using a keyboard and mouse. Now, of course, the positives of controller is that if you are in a 1v1 at a medium range and both of you are strafing, if you're against an average player, I will say that you would probably have an advantage there. But a keyboard and mouse guy is going to poop all over you no matter what. If they're good with keyboard and mouse, you are getting pooped on. And I definitely experienced that when I was using a controller or using a keyboard and mouse. If someone was really good at keyboard and mouse, I just got pooped on no matter what. Now, how does the actual beta feel? In my opinion, this beta was actually way better than the console beta. Now, I think a few reasons are for that. One is because all of the changes that came from feedback of the console beta are in the PC beta. Your super regen, the mercy rule change, the difference to the score limit in control, all of these things were changed for the PC beta. Also, I think the map is better. Now, a big reason why the map is better is because it's slightly bigger. It's got a lot of corners that you can hide behind very easily, which makes it to where if you are low on health and your shields are regenning fairly slow, it's less obvious that you cannot get your health back. And that's something that a lot of people found in the console beta. They were just like, I'm just waiting for my health to come back constantly, and it doesn't come back. And it's definitely less overwhelming of a feeling of lack of shield regen on this map than the other map. And also it just felt really fluid. I don't know, for some reason on the console beta, it felt like I was fighting against my guns sometimes, like I was just fighting to control them. Whereas on PC, again, using a controller, which should be giving me that D2 console experience, it just felt a lot crisper. I don't know why, but it just felt like I didn't have to fight against my guns. I had to aim, of course, but my gun wasn't like, nope, I don't want to hit him. And I was like, gun, please, I just want to hit the guy. Can we get the kill? And he's like, nope. It didn't feel like I was having some internal dialogue with my weapons, which was nice. The 60 FPS and higher is of course awesome. It feels really fluid. The field of view actually makes you feel like you're running a lot faster as well, which was pretty interesting. Also, I will say the field of view being on 105 instead of 80 makes it to where you can use your supers a lot better. For instance, especially with Arc Strider and Dawnblade, it just seems like I could see what I was doing a lot easier because I'm a little bit further back. I'm pulled back from what's going on. There's less flashing of my super getting in my face and distracting me. I can see what's happening, which was really nice. So I don't know if it's probably not possible, but I wish that on the console version, when you pop your super at least, it would bring the camera back just that little bit, just so you can see a little bit better and use your super a little bit better. I don't know. Just a suggestion, probably won't happen. Now, for all of you console people that do not have the option of playing on PC and you see people saying, oh my god, it's so much better on PC, I really don't want you to worry about that or take that to heart too much and think that you're playing some kind of downgraded version of Destiny. You had a field of view slider, it looks smooth, it's got higher FPS, so of course that is a thing, but you are still going to get the same amazing Destiny 2 experience. Like, you really, really don't need to worry about that. I personally want to see the way that the game plays when it comes out, because it does feel like they made some changes to make some things feel a little bit smoother. So I'm hoping that, of course, that is in the console version as well, and if it is, you're gonna have an amazing time on console. Please don't worry about it. Don't worry about everyone leaving for PC. They are not. I'm going to be playing on PS4 at launch. I'm going to have one character on Xbox, one character on PC, and probably still maining PS4. So please do not panic. Everything's going to be okay. Let me know in the comments section, guys, if you did play the PC beta, what did you think about it? And also let me know if you are more of a console player or a PC player. Let me know what you thought about it in regards to that. Did it feel comfortable to you? Did you feel happy? Let me know in the comment section, guys. I would love to hear your opinions. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to awesome people later. Bye.